Thank you for tuning in to this episode of The Mo Show, where we embrace the beauty of maturity and, most importantly, where we believe that you should live, love, laugh, and mature ever so gracefully. Well. Welcome to The Mo Show. The Mo Show is where we embrace the beauty of maturity because our slogan is that we live, we love, we laugh, and we mature ever so gracefully. And so I have two of my absolute favorite individuals in the city of Charlotte here with me. I have Jag and his wife, Miss Jackie, and we just adore them. They support so much of what our community does, and the love that they have for each other is so beautiful because in a world today where we see so many marriages and relationships breaking up and in turmoil, it's just beautiful to see two individuals that support each other, love each other, and love life. And so I would like to introduce you to Jag and Miss Jackie. And first of all, we're just going to have them tell us a little bit about where they're from. Are you originally from Charlotte?
Well, thank you for having us here. We're glad to be here. Answer to that question is no, we're not originally from Charlotte. We are originally from the beautiful Big Apple, New York.
Ah,
I am out of Brooklyn, and my wife Jacqueline is out of Queens, and she'll tell you more about that and how she embraces her music from growing up in Queens. Yeah, so
when
and
did you come to Charlotte?
oh, we actually came to Charlotte. We're here 26 years now.
Oh, wow. Well, we gonna almost call it home.
Well,
Yeah, I have family here.
it's really home. It's really
Family.
home. It's really home. And what brought us here was family. My family, my dad, grandparents originate from Wilmington, North Carolina. So as we finished our careers in New York and retired, we wanted to move here. It was either North Carolina or Alabama, where her family is. So we chose North Carolina because my family was here, which some of them moved here into Charlotte over 40 years ago. And that was the first time we really came here. It was a totally different city. And it's still a beautiful city, but that's how we got
Yeah,
here.
that's awesome. Well, we're definitely happy to have you here in our city, in the Queen City. But I want to jump into the topic that we're speaking on today. And we're tucked away, and our audience can't see it, but in the other room, we have one of our MoJazz events going on. And MoJazz is um, an entity that I formed in my efforts to contribute to amplifying local talent here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And so at these MoJazz events, they are open mics. So we have all types of talent, whether it's vocalists, musicians, poets that come out to just showcase their talent and to have fun with community. And so while they're doing that over in the other room, I'm having the interview over here. But the reason that I've selected them is because they come out and support every single one of these MoJazz events. And I love them for that. But it's much deeper than that. Jag sings, and Miss Jackie absolutely loves music. And so, what I'm going to have them do is to share with us, because I believe that music and the arts is life. I believe that it brings so much to our souls. And as we are maturing and aging, I believe that it's one of the things that we can do to continue to live in an exciting way. And none of us want to be in the rocking chair, right? That's just not the outlook. That's not the outlook, right?
Right.
So
Hmm.
so talk to me, Miss Jackie. Let me hear from you first. Tell me a little bit about how you got to have this love of music, and then why you enjoy coming out.
Okay. I was speaking a little earlier with them, and I explained some things about myself. I've loved music from being a very little girl. And I am a New Yorker. I'm from Queens, St. Albans, out of Sly Park. And in that neighborhood, there was a great amount of celebrities, musicians. There was Brooke Benton, Count Basie, James Brown. There were quite a few people that also Al Roker and his brother Chris Roker. We grew up with them. So I want to say that I've enjoyed myself plenty, so many Saturdays at the Bases. I met Duke Ellington and Mercer Ellington there. That's the first time I was introduced in that type of jazz. And from there, I was a little girl listening to that jazz. I grew into a lot more. I loved Sarah Vaughan. It was Ella Fitzgerald and Dinah Washington.
See, all these greats, all these
And I
greats.
listened to so much jazz, and my father was a musician as well. So I have to say that getting older, it just got better. And even at my age now, and having been a little bit quiet from surgery, I was listening to a lot of music
Because music is life.
because music is absolutely
Yes.
life.
Yes. Thank you for sharing. And how about you, Jack? Because you not only do you enjoy music, but you sing. You don't sing. We say you sang. You sang.
Well, I appreciate that. I sing for the love of it. Um, I was I started this very, very young. My mother raised four boys, and she kept us busy. And we started our grooves to it. I'm the same age as Michael Jackson, so you can imagine the music and seeing him growing up with him. And I found myself being in band and groups.
Yep.
As I was young, growing up around 14 years old, got involved with the music and doing a lot of rehearsing, singing with one brother of mine, two other brothers, and we end up doing the Apollo, and we won first place out there in Apollo as young guys, around 74, somewhere around there. I
Wow.
remember the music. Dancing Machine was a big hit
Yes,
there.
it was.
Michael Jackson was doing his thing. Yeah. So, and we continued to go further with it as we grew up with the music. I stayed involved with the music and embraced it and just got better with it. My vocals got a little more mature with it. My stage presence and showmanship has gotten a lot better. I worked with some professionals in the business too, so it got better with me, and I could never give it up because it's a part that makes me up,
Yeah.
and it gets me
Yeah.
through even difficult times and hardships, and I've matured with this, and I'm continuing to get mature with my birthday coming up on Sunday, this
Oh,
Sunday. So
see?
I'm still loving this music no matter what I did in my life. And I retired, just doing my regular life work, and still do this music. And that's why I come out and support you and support. I will support anybody who's doing some good music because I'm in love with it, And yeah, so that's where I'm at with this. And I love to give a good show. I love ballads and songs that have feeling,
Yes.
So
And
I
that's
embrace
what
the
you
feeling, yeah,
sing.
and it drives me
Yes.
there. Yeah,
Yes.
so yeah.
I
Hmm.
love that. I love that. So what I heard is that in tough times, music has helped you pull up out of it. Through health
Definitely.
issues, music has
Absolutely.
helped Miss Jackie to pull up out of it.
Hmm.
And then you come out because you support community,
Of course.
and which is so beautiful. And I can truly say that have it. I look for you all when I'm looking out in the audience. I look for you all because when I see you, it just brings warmth to my heart. And so
Thank
I
you.
just want you all to know how much I
Thank you.
appreciate you all and appreciate all that you bring and all that you give. And that we're just going to keep on making sure that our
Absolutely.
community has beautiful music
Thank
and
you.
individuals like Jag and Miss Jackie who really do care, but who also have a true love for the talent of others. So we want to thank you for
Well,
sharing
thank
Thank
you
with
you
for
us.
having
too.
us. Yeah, we love you. We love what you're doing as well.
Thank
So
you
you
so
just keep
Thank you
much.
on
for
doing what
having
you're
us.
doing, and it's just going to get better. It
Thank
is. It's going to
you.
get better.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, as we wrap up this segment, I know you heard us talk about MoJazz. And so, if you're here in Charlotte, North Carolina, or surrounding areas, or you just happen to pop into the Queen City of Charlotte and you are looking for something to do, just remember MoJazz nights can be found on Eventbrite. They happen third Thursdays, and we are here at Alchemy co-working space off of Wilkinson Boulevard. And beginning in January, we have a surprise. We will be at another location, second Sundays, at the Wine Vault on 7th Street in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, second Sundays, you can get a good jazz show. And third Thursdays, we do our MoJazz open mic nights. Come on and join us because, like we said, music is life. Well, it's time for a little motivation with a Mo moment here on the Mo Show. And I just want to really talk today about goals and dreams and aspirations. I have to share with you that I have gone through 35 years of tumultuous relationships, actually, three separations and divorces. I have four children and three grandchildren. And one thing you will learn about me as we continue the Mo Show is that I am very transparent about, life and the things that I've gone through. And so, as someone who has battled with relationships and all three relationships having to deal with some levels of addictions um, with the individuals that I was with, I have come to understand that sometimes the things that you're going through in life really can impact your aspirations and your dreams because you may start to look at your life and kind of forget the things that you've always wanted to do, or maybe think that those things are no longer in your reach. So, I am here to provide you in this moment a sense of hope that even if you're in the middle of dealing with something that is just so difficult and so painful, do not give up on your dreams. You have to get centered, which is what I had to do. Thank goodness for a good therapist, and thank goodness for faith and the belief that there is a higher power or being that is in my life that has helped me to overcome, to be resilient, and to move forward. And so, coming out of my most recent difficult time in this year of 2025, it was amazing to me to end the year with validation. For me, I have served my community since the time that I was about 16 years old, when I made a personal choice at the age of 16 to forfeit a college education, even though I was an A student and could have gone to any university I wanted to. I forfeited it for a life of ministry that lasted 7 years, where I devoted 1,000 hours a year to Bible education and to teaching others the Bible. And so that was a choice I do not regret, because it is why I have so much love for community today, and while I deal with people on a much deeper level than most. And so, uh, by me forfeiting that education and deciding from that point at the age of 16 that I wanted to have this life of service, I continued that service, continue helping individuals to strengthen themselves through personal development, professional development, which moved into leadership development, which moved into helping others to build their businesses through entrepreneurship, and through my nonprofit, Grooming Greatness, where I help youth from underserved communities as well. And so I was actually recently nominated this year to receive an honorary doctorate degree in business philosophy. And I accepted that nomination. I did the work. I was evaluated by a committee, and they deemed my life's work to be valuable enough to earn this honor. So I sit here today with this hat on, which is a symbol of the diligent work that I have done from my heart within the communities that I have had the privilege of serving, and so proud of that. So I'm here to tell you today, as Dr. Monique Stubbs, never give up on your dreams and aspirations. They are within your reach. You have the ability to explore endless possibilities, but nothing will happen unless you do.